It is Monday, July the 20th, 2026. I am James. You are you. We are here currently 11 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour. That's right. It's 9/11, folks. Never forget. Are you ready? I hope you are, because we have no other choice but to be ready. I've lost count of what episode this is. 570 something, maybe. A triumph, if you will. A test of wills. Or maybe, just maybe, I am trapped in a prison of my own design. It is another Daveless Monday. It is a Daveless Monday, and I just can't wrap my mind around it. I can't get used to it. It feels like I'm missing an arm or a leg or my neck. It feels a little bit quiet around here. It's probably like what it's like when you're a parent and your kids leave. They leave the nest. They go away to college. They go away to university. And the house just seems a little bit more calm and docile. It's like there's a ghost roaming around. And I don't know if I can really get through tonight's episode without Dave. But of course, I didn't want to cancel. I have guests here tonight. So let's just get it out of the way. I have to call Dave on the phone. He's currently in Alberta. I don't know if he's in Calgary or somewhere near Calgary. We called him last week. I don't think I can get into the groove of things unless I give Dave a call. So let's use these early moments of the show to start off on the right foot and give Dave a phone call. Let's see if he answers. He's on speakerphone. Let's see if Dave picks up.
You have reached the voicemail box of
David Kaufman.
At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Dave, it's me. It's currently 9:13 p.m. where I'm at in the, what are we at, EST, Eastern Time Zone. I'm doing the show. Just getting started. We are only literally 3 or 4 minutes in, and I wanted to kickstart the show by checking in with you. It's just not the same without you. I imagine that you're either trying to put your kids to bed or you're out sightseeing. I don't know if you're having sex right now. If you could call me back, just let me know that you're okay. That would be great. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. All right. So as you can tell, Dave did not answer, which means a bad omen for the show. If I don't speak to my Dave, I don't quite know what's going to happen. And if anything, it makes sense because, as I've been saying for a number of weeks, I believe that we are currently living in the summer of discontent. I have been a part of a variety of unsettling situations. People I know over the past few weeks have literally passed away. People who I know have had people pass away. People who I know are dealing with illnesses, terrible illnesses. People are going through heartbreak, and this is all in this heat wave that we've been living. There's been a bit of a relief over the past couple days, but I don't quite know what to do. I once again believe that I'm dealing with bed bugs. I had an exterminator come over. They said, "You've got nothing." I noticed spotting on my sheets. I spoke to my building manager the other day. I was excited. I said, "Hey, they're going to do a treatment." She goes, "I don't think so. I think they're going to check." And I'm just so tired of them checking. And it just feels like nothing goes right in the summer. And I need something to help me along the way. I need something to push me into the shining light of summer with time remaining, even though I could not be more excited than for the crisp breeze of fall. And we have people that are going to help me along the way in the chat. Brodog1991. It's been a while. Says guests, woot. Let's call it as it is. Most of the time we have guests. Every once in a while, just me and Dave. I don't even know. Do people like me and Dave on this show, or are they just here for the guests? If you are, you'll enjoy tonight's episode. We are going to kick things off with our first guest this evening. When you talk about legends, Hall of Famers, longtime guests, longtime contributors, you can't have that conversation without this person Let's welcome back to the program. He claims he doesn't have a new setup. It looks like a new setup to me. It's the one and the only Joe Conto.
Hey,
Joe,
how are you?
Joe, you look like you're ready to do some barbecuing. This is a barbecue shirt.
It is. Well, I've been outside all day. I got a little bit of sun, as you can see.
I noticed. I was going to mention it. I thought, let's say
Medium rare.
Joe.
Yeah, I look sun-kissed.
Well, Joe, cheers to being sun-kissed.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, what are you drinking? Is that an iced tea?
No, it's Josh Rosé.
So you're having a glass of wine.
I'm having a glass of wine. I opened it a long, long time ago, and I saw it there in the back of the fridge, and I thought, why not? It's a rosé, so I'm gonna drink the rest of the bottle.
Now that's the first of the wine that you're having tonight, because I could also claim that you've got some of that. You got a boozy red face.
No bar burn. Yeah, it's not bar burn. It's
is that what that's called? Bar burn.
We just call it bar burn. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you be in a bar and you be warm and you get all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red in the face.
Okay, so you've dipped in to the alcohol. I've got a cold brew that I've been nursing since about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't mind having a cup of coffee that just lives with me all day.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll nurse it. They call me Nurse Jackie.
Do they call you Nurse Jackie?
Yeah. By they, I mean me. You mentioned bar burn. I've never heard of this. Before we really get into tonight's topic, if we end up getting into it, I was cleaning my bathroom the other day, and I put Pluto TV on my computer, which is just, for people who don't know, it's just free internet TV. I don't know how they make money. The ads are it's the same ad over and over again. Yeah. And I was scrolling through all the channels, and I saw that there was a bar rescue channel.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about Bar Rescue and John Taffer, the host. It's essentially, for people who don't know, it's like Kitchen Nightmares, but bars, and it's a far more doctored reality show. I mean, the production is not high. You can see everything in post-production is extremely doctored. And I thought about you as someone who works in hospitality or has worked and teaches hospitality. I'm curious to know, do you believe that John Taffer knows what he's talking about?
Well, yes. I mean, I think he knows what he's talking about for a very specific type of bar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he runs bars, you know, that sort of thing. So it is a little blue collar and all that. But he does.
All of his makeovers are virtually the same.
Yeah, well, it's someplace in like Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
and he's like, "You call these wings?" You know, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah,
but he does.
There's raw chicken all over this toilet.
Yeah, right. There's not enough sauce here. And then the next week,
literally every episode,
it's swimming in sauce.
Is exactly the same.
Yeah, and there's always like some really cantankerous old gal who's worked there for a long time, but she can carry a keg on her shoulder.
There's always a villain who he needs to point out, like, and someone who's always borrowed money from their friend, or it's like it's someone's drinking the bar into bankruptcy, and their mother or father owns the bar.
Right.
It's like, you got to get rid of the problem.
Exactly.
How much money do you owe your mother? And then there's the moment where he kind of like, he screams, and then he has the heart to heart, and he'll be like, how much money do you owe your mother?
Yeah.
I want to help you guys. Is his lip hanging down from the bottom of his face?
Yeah, that's the show.
Yeah.
You just did it. You just did the last 7 episodes.
Yeah, and then they have let's see how bad it is. Then they do the renovation, they do the stress test, it fails. Then they have the reopening. It's like, oh, you live in a port town. That's why we're calling this place. We're renaming this
Portos.
The Fisherman's Friend.
Yeah. And we're going to put fish on the menu.
Yeah, takes their vision, throws it in the garbage, makes them do a thing that he wants them to do. He leaves, and of course it fails.
How can it not? Because it's not they're not interested to begin with.
No.
No. But he does understand good customer service and paying attention to people. I mean, look, that's all hospitality really is, right? It's just making people feel like they count.
Well, and this is the thing with this show, is that it's just the people that are the problem, and you're still putting the same knuckleheads in charge of the bar.
Sure.
When ultimately the issue with all of these bars is, well, they're poorly run, they're dirty, and they have bad bartenders.
Yep. Here's the problem with restaurants and bars. I'd say about 7% of the population enjoy working in bars and restaurants.
Mhm.
I loved it. Me and my friends, we worked restaurants and bars all the time when we were young. We treated it like a job. I have friends who have been career servers and career bartenders. You don't get drunk, you don't do all that. You give good.
There's an artistry to it.
Yes, and you make good money and you don't mind it, and you're with all your friends and all that sort of thing. But unfortunately, we're at a position where about 45% of the population is forced to be in customer-facing, whether it's hospitality or something else, customer-facing positions, when only 7% really want to or are good at it.
Yeah.
And so it's the other, 38% that is really fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah. Now,
that's the trouble.
From what I understand, Joe, you might have information on this. Maybe this is just the bar episode. Feels like people go to bars less now.
Yes. But you'll notice this in Montreal. I notice it all the time. Baristas are the new bartenders.
This is what I was getting at, because this is a long segue to how has there not been a Kitchen Nightmares or a Bar Rescue, but on third wave cafes?
Actually, that's a really interesting.
That feels like a Bravo reality series.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is like Cafe Confidential.
Exactly. Yeah.
And because it's all
those are the new bars, right? Cafes are the new bars.
Yes, absolutely. People go to them. Like there's this place, Cafe Alphabet in Mile End, and well, listen, the guy who,
we know what they're doing.
There's a line out the door, so who are we to?
Right. Yeah.
But the guy who is the barista there, the girls are crazy for him. They're all mooning over him and on. He's taking everything up.
Yeah.
He is like what we used to think of as a bartender back in the 90s, who, all the gals would go to the bar because there's this guy who's flirty and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he knows what he's doing. And there's
Can you imagine his tip jar at the end of the day when he gets cashed out?
Crazy.
Well, everyone has a crush on a barista. Everybody.
Yeah. Where's your barista crush person?
The last one I had was at a cafe that I can't go to anymore. It's just the lines are too long. I can't abide by it.
Can you tell me the name of it?
Yeah, it's September.
September. I bet. I knew you were going to say September because where you live. Yeah.
I can't. I wanted to go there for lunch today, and I went an hour and a half before closing. I thought maybe there's a chance. A line outside the door and down the street, and it's like I think the food there is fantastic. I'm not going to wait that long.
How many people in line before you say no? From counter back, not
okay. That's what I was thinking, because if it's out the door, there's just no way. Depending, unless
you would never.
Yeah, because in September it goes out the door,
down
into the restaurant, then the line. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the place and how productive they are and how fast they keep things moving.
In general,
probably not more than 5.
I was going to say 5. That's it. After that, because the fortunate thing about Montreal, I think, is
there's. Joe, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to give me a nice lean in to refocus your camera.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get lean in. There we go. You're focused, please.
I'll stay right here.
Yeah.
Where am I with this? Oh, there's enough decent places that you can go somewhere else and get a pretty good cup of coffee.
Oh yes, in Montreal, there's no even the bad coffee's good.
Not bad, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Where I'm staying this summer in Mile End, there's a place on Villeneuve and whatever, Hotel de Ville or something, not that far down. It doesn't matter. It's called Cafe St. Louis. And boy, is it. I suggest everybody go there. They make their own baked goods right there in the kitchen, just behind the coffee counter. The woman who I think owns it is really cool. Everybody who works there is great, and it's real neighborhoody. And
Dave, excuse me, Joe, I want to put you on hold. We've got Dave calling. We're gonna have him join. We're gonna have him join the show.
Get him in here.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, you call me?
Yeah, Dave, you're live on the show. I'm sitting here with Joe right now, and we're talking about coffee in Montreal.
Okay, cool. Hi, hey Joe, how's it going?
Good.
I can't hear
How
him.
about you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I can hear him a little bit, very faint.
Yeah,
Okay.
Joe's
yeah.
also lost his he's lost his camera feed right now. So Dave, it's almost like you're not here, but nothing changes.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Now, what are you doing right now? I don't know if you heard the voicemail that I left you. I said you're either putting your kids to bed, you're sightseeing, or having sex.
No, not well. I guess I'm sort of doing one of those things. I guess you could say that I'm sightseeing.
That's not the one I thought you were going to say.
Kids to bed?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
Well, Dave, we're all friends here. Vacation is a time for making love.
Not when you got 2 kids in your hotel room, James.
Joe, what do you think? Do you have any tips on how Dave could make this work?
Well, that's with the 2 kids in the bedroom. That'd be difficult. You might say, you might like your wife might go and she's going to take a bath, and then she might say, Dave, can you come and wash my back? And then you go in the bathroom and you have real quick sex in there. That's something you might like to do.
What do you think, Dave?
I think that would be a tough sell.
Tough sell, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm all out. I don't know what else to tell you.
So yeah, Dave, what are you up to on your trip right now?
Well, I just got out of a local store. Calgary's known for their Dollaramas. So,
you went to the Dollarama.
We went to the Dollarama, my daughter and son's favorite store.
Yep.
And then right now we're eating. We just ordered food at there's a big Vietnamese food scene here. So
nice.
We ordered some Vietnamese food. I got some beef satay peanut soup, which they don't really make back home. So I'm excited to try that.
Awesome. Well, look, Dave, we won't keep you. I was saying as I got on air, it's just not the same without you. So I had to check in.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in.
All right.
And hope you're doing well, James. I noticed that you've only reached out to me when the show's been happening.
No, that's not true. I was chatting with you earlier today.
On phone, on telephone.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your vacation.
Oh, okay. So
I noticed you haven't reached out. Joe, has Dave called you?
Not once.
Yeah, there you go. So, Dave, I think people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, but I hear what you're saying. So this is what I pledge to do. I'm going to give you a call back to hear how dinner went.
All right. Please do.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Bye. What Dave doesn't know is I'm going to call him back in about 20 minutes. Joe, we've lost your visual feed here.
I know. I'm desperate to get it back. I'm trying now. I don't know what happened. It seemed to happen as soon as you got Dave on the line. I don't know. I can't imagine there's any connection, but
some type of internet voodoo.
That was weird, right?
Well, we're going to continue. Otherwise, it's just Joe is in the void right now.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, look, I want to talk about the task at hand. Want to talk about summer. I'm struggling this summer. I struggle every summer. The heat does something to me. I feel the way in the summer that people do usually in January and September. Joe, I'm curious to know how your summer has been so far, because I want to get motivated, but ultimately I want to get inspired.
Yeah, in a weird way, I feel like my summer only started in the past. I don't know, in the past couple of weeks, really. I find that early in the summer, I overload myself with responsibilities and things like that.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think I get very. In August, Vance can tell you this. In August, I get this feeling.
Of course, we're talking about Vance Gillis, friend of the show, Alex Brown's roommate. Yes,
exactly. Longtime roommate.
Yep.
He'll because August will hit, and I'll say, "Oh, did you?" I just feel like I didn't do enough. Another summer gone. Did you ever read Charlotte's Web when you were a kid?
I did not. No.
Well, it was a kid's book, and there's this. And it's about Charlotte, this spider, and a pig she knows. And there is a chapter called Crickets, and they talk about the crickets of late summer and how when the crickets start chirping, summer's over. And
which to me is the most inspiring part. That's when I feel like I activate James mode.
I know. It's odd because I love fall, but
Mm-hmm.
the crickets really do say it, and I think it's because I read this book when I was a kid, and they have all the characters that you've met, the little gosling ducks hear the
Mm-hmm.
crickets, and they know they will never be little ducks again, and
Right.
different people. And there's a woman, Mrs. Oh, I forget her name. Isn't that terrible? Mrs. Zimmerman.
Doubtfire? Is it Doubtfire?
No, I wish. That was funny.
I can't say I've seen that either.
Oh, what? It's great.
Yeah.
You should really watch it. It's quite funny. And I'm not a fan of Robin Williams necessarily. But at any rate, Mrs. Zimmerman, maybe that's it, put a wave of sadness came over her. And she thought to herself, another summer gone. And something, even as a little kid, that hit me so hard. And I think about
That's your Charlie Brown. That's your Charlie Brown feeling and moment.
Yes. Late summer when the crickets come. So I'm always rushing around in June to make sure I get a bunch of stuff in the books.
Yeah.
So I don't feel that way in August. Invariably I do. But just about the second week of July, I settle into it and I start enjoying myself.
Now, I relate to what you're saying. This is how I feel at the beginning of the holiday season. Then when it's the week of Christmas, I hear the Christmas angels and I think another holiday season gone.
You now this isn't shtick for you, huh? You truly like the holidays.
I love it. I don't like it. I love it.
Yeah, my dad did too, James.
This is the time of year where I start to get the itch because I realize, okay, it's August, which means we're right near September, which means there's only 30 days until it's Halloween season. And Halloween season means, okay, it is when this is over, everything really starts to begin. And then it really does begin. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I wish I did. My pappy, God damn, I tell you, that man loved the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
He had rituals. He liked the music. He because he liked playing the organ at church.
That sounds amazing.
That he would do. I'm going to tell you maybe a sweet story. I think it's sweet. We would get remember when you get Christmas cards, James, like a bunch of them from all the relatives and stuff. And we had a whole mess of relatives and we'd get, you'd probably get 50 Christmas cards.
Sure.
And right after Christmas, my folks would get all the Christmas cards together. My dad would. My mom didn't have as much interest. And we had 4 kids. And the 4 of us would get together and we would pare it down to our favorite Christmas card of the year.
Oh,
and
that's
then
fun.
my dad, what's that?
It's fun.
Yeah. And then at the end, my dad would take that Christmas card and put it up he had on his mirror. He'd tuck it in his bedroom mirror. You can imagine that.
I know what you're saying. Exactly.
Yeah. And then at Thanksgiving the next year, we had this round gold. It was painted wood, gilded mirror. Yeah. And he would paint a replica of that. He was a very good artist. He would paint the replica of that Christmas card on the mirror, and it would stay until New Year's, and then it would get cleaned off, and then next Thanksgiving, the prior year's Christmas card would be painted. And I swear to God, nothing was so exciting than to do the countdown until the Christmas card was painted.
Joe, we found the way to make me enjoy summer more, and that is talking about what is to come with the holidays.
Yeah, right. I do. I love, and I like food, and certainly there's no better food than Christmas food. James, we're having Christmas in July. That's what we're doing tonight, you and I.
Joe, I have a big announcement.
Uh-oh.
A week from tonight, Dave returns to the show.
Yeah.
And I've also, as of about a couple hours ago, I have contacted, I have finalized, and I can confirm that the one and only Santa Claus will be here next Monday for a very special Christmas in July episode. So if anything, we're teeing it up.
That's great.
Because I'm not a big Christmas in July guy, but I need something to get me through. I need something to remind me of, as Graham Nash once put, better days.
Yeah, what's wrong with What's wrong with Christmas in July?
I don't want to tease myself a little bit too much because then we're going to dip into August. But I do want to ask you, Joe, as someone who's known me for a number of years, going on. Let's see if I can do the quick math in my brain. About 14 years.
I would say that, yeah.
Joe, I if I had to pick someone who I think could break down a dichotomy of James, I'd put you on the short list. That's for sure. Joe, what do you think I can do to have a better summer within reason? Everyone's like, go swimming. It's not going to happen. I can't swim.
Yeah.
What do you, I want you to bar rescue me.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Right.
Because here's the thing about you, James.
Joe, you don't hold back. You speak your truth.
Yeah. You're not going to be, if you don't want to be happy, you ain't going to be happy. You know what I mean? So I don't know that you want
to know why you say that and you know it?
Yeah.
Because that's you as well.
Oh, yeah. I know. Is there anything more insulting than somebody trying to cheer you up?
Well, I think that we all get cheered up in different ways, and I don't think many people, when they're in a bad place or they don't want to be told everything's okay. They don't want someone to pat their belly. I think at most they just want someone to be there with them.
Yes.
You sit with me. We don't need to fix the problem.
I agree with that very much.
Yeah.
And I don't need to be fed happy horse shit either, And there are times where there's something about being unhappy. So by unhappy, you know what I mean? Not unhappy. But
Joe, I know exactly what you're saying.
I find it relaxing.
Well, you want to know why? Because it's one of the feelings we have, so indulge it. We indulge anger, we indulge happiness, but for some reason there's this thing about I can't feel sad. You have to. You can't run from it. There's no running from it. If you think you're running from it, it will catch you eventually.
It is interesting. I don't know who this was. It's that, Jimmy Carr, of course, the stand-up comic.
Yes.
He was talking to, so I find him to be very smart, in addition to funny. And somebody was saying about how they're depressed and they have anxiety and this and that. And he said, I would encourage you to stay away from psychological terms. Instead of saying you suffer depression, how about just saying, "Oh, I feel sad."
Yeah,
it doesn't diminish it, but nor is it a diagnosis. And instead of saying, "I'm suffering from anxiety," go, "Well, I feel worried today," and he said that feels way more manageable.
It's absolutely more manageable because, on the flip side, there is something to be said because I think we've all encountered people that are perpetually sad, and it feels like, well, they do nothing to try to enrich their life. I think that's a dangerous place to be in.
Yes.
That's a dangerous place where you've conceded, look, you don't want to be the sad guy. God, you don't want to be the sad guy to anybody.
For yourself.
Yes.
But let me be a grump at least,
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey, who born and raised.
You famously claim to have witnessed having cunnilingus performed on them.
So anyway, we've never talked about it that way. So at any rate, oh boy. So anyway, now remember, this was through a Venetian blind.
Yeah, it was through. Yeah, folks, if you're concerned, don't worry. It was through the blinds.
But I was just walking on Main Street. It's a very small town. So anyway.
Yeah, if you were concerned, he was walking on Main Street.
You know how Venetian blinds have a good way and a bad way to be folded.
Sure.
And when they're a good way, you can't say anything in a bad way.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, no.
And she also sang the song, I believe, what was it, Summertime Sadness?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's a thing. And, how about there ain't no cure for the summertime blues?
Yeah, which is an upbeat song.
Yeah, because
Here's the thing about Joe. Let's get back to it. What the hell do I do? What the you've listed. You ain't gonna do what you don't want to do. What do I do in realistic terms?
Well, I don't. Boy, oh boy. I don't think you like summertime stuff, right?
No, I don't.
You just don't. It is very warm. It is very warm out.
Yep.
You don't like to swim.
I don't like to, and I don't know how to.
Yeah, that's not great. Yeah. So don't do that. Yep. I would say.
Yep.
And you're not crazy about like setting goals. You know what I mean?
Like, like I'm not like classically a goal guy.
No, like you don't. What do you say? You know what? I'm going to learn how to swim just because. No, you don't have any interest in it. You're not going to do it. Yeah. Do you like exploring? See, this is what I do in the summer. I love to, because my trouble is I'm often bored, right? And I am a bit of
and this is the thing. I'm very content being bored.
Yeah. Well, good. Then I've got a real boring idea.
Yeah.
I will just
right now it sounds like I'm hopeless.
No, well, not yet. I do like to choose a new neighborhood of Montreal.
Yep.
And explore it purposely.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you don't like to do anything I like to do, because at Christmas I put together a set of note cards for people.
Of course.
And like a couple of years ago, I went to different neighborhoods, like the Plateau and whatever, Little Italy, all over. People have really beautiful flower gardens.
Of course.
And I would take very close-up pictures of the flowers with the idea that of these 100 photos I'm going to take over the summer, 10 of them are going to be cropped and featured as note cards that I give away in small package to people I know who still write notes.
Well, I do every summer. I like to pop down to the Old Port, because it's like, it's like I'm on a little vacation in my own home.
Yeah. Do it.
But then inevitably what drives me there is to, and this is a very full circle moment as we get ready to bring our next guest on, I go to the Christmas store in the Old Port.
Yeah, that's tough. Listen, one year I took just pictures of window cats.
Yeah.
Just cats who sit in windows.
So you went from peeping at people in windows to cats.
Yeah, pussy peeping.
Oh,
and then
all right, Joe.
It was a Venetian blind, you understand?
Joe, I'm putting you in the penalty box.
Good idea. But one year I just did doorways. One year I just did cups of coffee.
Joe, you're going to the penalty box.
Probably not a bad idea. I'm on my third glass of rosé.
Yeah, once you start peeping on that pee, Joe, that's when you know it's time to put you in the waiting room. Joe, I'd like to think that you've helped me with your suggestions, in which there weren't many, but in many ways you did help me by affirming to me that it's okay to be sad and that it's okay to not like the summer.
Yes.
All right. Well, Joe, before we let you go, there's one thing I want to say to you.
I'm done.
You're done. Our next guest is here. You've been on this program for about a half an hour.
Yeah, that's
you got a bottle of wine to finish, but there's one last thing I want to say.
Yep.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
I love you.
I love you too. Plenty. You know that. Who's on next?
Well, you're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay. Goodbye. I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Joe. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Of all the things that have been said on this show, the type of peeping that Joe just detailed was a first time ever. If there was a counter in terms of words that have been said, that is the one and the only, and I dare not repeat it. As mentioned, next week is Christmas in July. Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, Old Saint Nick, whatever you want to call him, he will be here. Dave will be back. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We are going to welcome our next guest of the program. He is sped here all the way from the Mile End. Let's please welcome, it's the one and the only, amongst the list of many one and onlys, it's Thomas Barnwell, who is also apparently joining us from the abyss tonight. Hey, Thomas, how's it going?
Good, James. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Tom, we can hear you. Are we to understand we also do not see you as well?
I was wondering what was going on. I couldn't see Joe. So.
Now, are you at Joe's home? And you guys
Unfortunately, no.
You guys are working off the same computer?
Yeah, no. I think it's your new platform here.
Oh, you think it might be my platform? This platform that I spend $200 a year on.
Restream?
Well, yeah, okay, guys, we're going to pull the curtain back. As Thomas puts it, Restream. I've always pronounced it as Restream, but maybe it is Restream. We don't know.
See,
Thomas, you've made it, though.
I made it. There's no visual proof, but
there's no visual, but on some level, I like that we didn't see Joe, and now we don't see you. So it's like you're coming to us from the abyss. Thomas, you sound a little bit under the weather. Joe was detailing that you may or may not be sick. Is that true? Because I will say, if you give it 2 weeks, we're going to beat this thing.
I was sick Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday was a little bit better, and today I woke up feeling much better. I sound a little hoarse, but
I think it sounds kind of sultry.
Especially when you can't see me. That works to my advantage.
Well, not to get crass here, but I guess Joe has sort of infected the program a little bit. I guess that would have been the allure with the 1-900 numbers, is you don't see the person on the other end. They could be anyone or anything, and all you can follow is the sultry, seductive nature of their vocal stylings.
Well, I'll take it.
Well, Thomas, you did retire from your day job, your career.
I did.
Is it possible that we may have stumbled on something? I asked people to come here to help me with summer. Is it possible I just helped you with a new potential career opportunity?
It can only be an upward move from my previous career. So.
There we go. Now, Thomas, what do you think your 1-900 number moniker or alias would be?
Smoky Meadows.
Smoky Meadows, dear God. Thomas, it's summertime. How's your summer been so far?
Okay, not great.
Not great. I mean, do you care to get into it? Because I've detailed all of my my summer sadness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed that.
No, trust me. You're better off for having missed it.
I did come in just as Joe confessed to peeping in windows for felines.
Yeah, he really outed himself. He kept trying to make it sound not as bad as it was, and then in turn ended up making it sound worse than it was.
Yep. Well, that's our Joe.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't have him any other way. You're saying it hasn't been a great summer, Thomas.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet, and got some renovations going on at the house.
Yep. Your basement?
No, this is our our bedroom. We had a closet that collapsed, and
I never heard of that before. You got too much stuff on the shelf, Thomas.
Well, yeah, we had, like, when we first moved in, we had some company come, and they built this sort of a closet-like thing with shelves and whatnot.
That may have been your first problem, is they offered to build you a closet-like thing.
Yeah, well, this is an old house, and it doesn't actually have closets.
Okay.
So it collapsed last September.
Yeah.
And I've been going back and forth with this other company that will also build a new closet-like thing. And finally, they completed the work last week.
Thomas, it sounds like it hasn't been great for you in the same way that it hasn't been great for me.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind. I'm sure there are other horrors in my summer that I haven't thought of yet.
Someone has popped in, and they assure me that they want to turn our frowns upside down.
Okay.
So this is a surprise guest, very in the moment. I want to welcome to the program. It's, for the first time in a long time, it's Dimitri Kyres.
Oh man, can you guys see me?
Dimitri's camera also does not work.
You guys can't see me?
No, I cannot see you.
I think I got that.
Yeah. You can see your initial.
So yeah, we see a big D.
I think I got that virus that's going around, infecting my technology.
Computer or otherwise. Yeah. What websites have you, Thomas, and Joe been going to?
I don't know, man. Hey, I need some Norton antivirus or something.
Yeah, Thomas, is it possible your computer caught a virus?
Maybe.
It's really unsettling. I can't see anybody. So yeah. But Dimitri, again, we do see a big D here. So we know that if we know there's a big D and Joe is walking by, he's stopping to take a peek.
Auga. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that Lana Del Rey story Joe was talking about earlier?
Yeah. What do you want to know, Dimitri?
What the fuck? Why was he around? How does he know that?
Well, Thomas, did you hear this story?
I did not.
Okay, so why don't we bring Joe back and he can tell the story?
Roller coaster.
Joe, are you there? Joe's probably on the couch watching TV. Joe, can you hear us?
Come in, Joe.
It would be great if you farted right now.
Yeah, we just hear Joe's just watching something.
So, if you blow it, you're
whoa.
Oh.
Very bad fall.
Broken
leg.
All right, I want to thank Joe for being here again tonight. So Joe is clearly not by his computer. Joe claims that he was walking down Main Street in Lake Placid.
Main Street,
and he alleges that he saw acclaimed singer-songwriter Lana Del Rey involved in a sex act, and he spotted it through Venetian blinds.
Ask him how high up the tree he was.
It sounds like Joe was having a great summer that year. Well, Dimitri, how's your summer been?
Look, it's been rough.
Why? See, I think, I'm going to put this out there. I am so sick and tired of everyone talking about how great summer is. It's hot. It's sweaty. Everyone looks disgusting. No one's at their best. Everybody else wants to layer. It hasn't been great. It's never great. Bad things always happen in the summer. And what the hell are we to do, Dimitri?
Embrace it.
Okay, well, that means, Joe, we're talking about that. If you want to be sad, just be sad.
I'm not just saying that. I'm saying feel the heat.
Okay.
Feel the noise.
Thomas, let me go to you. What does it mean to you to feel the heat and hear the noise, Thomas?
It means to embrace the suck.
Okay. Dimitri, is that what you mean? We know what it would mean to Joe to embrace the suck.
Look, I mean, Montreal in the wintertime does its best with the cold, harsh winters. It's part of our identity. It's part of our reality. We are 4 months of pretty decent weather, and the rest of the time, it's fucking hell on earth. But the city's like, wow, we can't get rid of it. It's part of who we are. So we have Nuit Blanche. We have Rockstar energy drink inspired X Games. We have we have outdoor penguins that they bring out. They have lots of fun. They have free activities out in the winter time. We have Igloo Fest. Here's the thing about summer, guys.
Also sponsored by Rockstar Energy
drink.
Yeah,
we have festivals. But here's my vibe about the summer. Take your clothes off in more ways than one. Right? Let yourself be vulnerable.
Okay, you said in more ways than one. What does it mean to take your clothes off in more ways than one? Thomas, what do you think it means?
I don't know if it means take off your clothes differently, like pull your pants up over your head.
Yeah, to take your clothes off in more ways than one.
Okay, well, when you take your clothes off, in a lot of ways, you're outside of your comfort zone. So embrace the heat. It's hot. But you know what? Everybody's hot. I find there's a camaraderie in that. A heat wave, I kind of find it a really fun event, if you want my honest opinion. I really do mean that. We're all feeling the heat. We're all like, fuck, we got to do something to cool down. Well, let's head over to the pool. We don't have to swim, but imagine this. Pool vibes.
It sounds like you're saying people need to embrace hedonistic tendencies and behaviors.
I'm not necessarily saying that, but yes, that's one large avenue that people can go down. Now, let me set you a scene if I can, and you tell me at the end of the day, no, I'll take it. I'll
right.
you know,
and of course, Thomas, I want to get your input on this. Okay, now we see TB, so we've got D and TB.
Tuberculosis. So, it's hot. We got to start there.
Mm-hmm.
We're by the public pool. Friends abound. A grill. We smell hot dogs. We hear laughter. We hear hard rock playing off in the distance. Suddenly you hear a booming voice that says, "Cannonball!" Punch, splash. Water flies out of the pool. It hits a bunch of old ladies. They're laughing. One of them is mad. You see a kid running across the pool. You hear a lifeguard says, "Hey, no running." Whistle, whistle. You see a bunch of hot people dancing around. And then you hear it. A crack of a cold Coca-Cola. Neck goes back, dripping sweat down. It goes to your lips. You see the condensation coming down the side of the can, James. Glub, glub.
I have to say the whole thing sounds horrible.
Come on.
It all sounds horrible. The thing about cracking open a Coke on a hot summer day, you've got like 2 minutes and then it gets like so dry and thick. Thomas, let me go to you. What do you think about a day like that? Is that up your alley? Does it make you want to kind of scratch that hedonistic itch?
It didn't until Dimitri described it.
Okay, interesting.
Very bad.
Yeah. Now, Thomas, let me ask you, would you consider yourself to be hedonistic?
No, I'm anahedonistic.
Yeah, I would say that I'm not. Like Dimitri, in fairness to you, you detailed a scenario that seems very unlikely that I would ever attend personally.
Although, James, you do wear shorts in the summer, and that's the first step toward hedonism.
It's true. You know, if I could, I'd be wearing my pants. I get far too hot. Thomas, is there anything you can suggest to me to embrace summer? Because right now, Joe has struck out. Dimitri has struck out. What do you have for me?
Oh, man.
Dimitri wants me to go to the pool and do cannonballs. I can't swim. Joe wants me to look into people's apartments. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I think you just need to sit by the canal with a handheld fan, electric fan.
And
get, order in some Uber Eats.
A
couple of smash burgers.
A couple? Okay.
Smash your ass.
Your own private.
Couple of hamburgers, smash your ass. Two patties, a little bit of cheese.
Smash it right between.
Yeah. Tell him.
Two patty.
Get down to the canal.
James, you disappeared. You're a W.
You got that virus, man.
You got to be careful which patties you smash.
A couple of smash patties.
All right. I cleared up the virus. I got the McAfee V shield.
Dude, that guy's awesome.
He was awesome. Thomas, I have to say, of all the ideas, yours is the most on brand for me. I love the idea of a handheld fan. There's also those ones that kind of go around your neck. It looks like when someone takes their headphones off and let them rest on the arch of their neck. Yeah. I mean, I do go to the canal almost every day when the weather is reasonable to sit in the shade. I did it twice today.
Dude, it's awesome.
Big day for you.
Guys, it's official. Not only have I announced that next week is Christmas in July, I'm official. This is unrelated to the show. I'm announcing the return of my birthday barbecue.
Let's go.
Maybe we should put it on the air this year.
I think we should live stream it. You know, they got Streamer University now.
What's that?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
You go to university for streaming?
Yes.
I'm not going to that. I will say we're going to need someone who's got an absolutely unbelievable data plan that we can tether the internet to.
Dave Kaufman.
There's no chance. That guy's so tight with his money, he squeaks when he walks.
Yeah, a couple of squeaky cheese between those buns. Listen, man, I love Thomas's suggestion. I think that we should absolutely think about moving this barbecue, though, to a pristine location. I think, and I really do mean this, James, we should move your birthday barbecue across the street from Dreamy, where the beachfront is on the canal.
Oh, the issue with that, though, is it's such a long walk for public transportation goers. For people like you and me, it's fine. It's 20 minutes.
Oh, what, people can't use their legs?
Not in this economy.
Boo. All that to say, though, just to bring it back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
You're by the canal.
Yeah.
You got your little fan.
Yeah.
You got great conversation going, aka you got TB and D.
Yeah.
Right there next to you.
Yeah.
A couple of smashes, and you're the cheese.
And what type of smash again?
Tell him, Tom.
Patty smasher. Yes.
Look at his name.
Yeah, I took note of that. Thomas, I think you might have a new character for the show, Patty Smasher, which would be, I think, totally different if Joe was using that moniker, because I think it would define him as someone having sex with a woman.
Hold on a
Patty.
minute.
No,
Yeah.
that's great.
Somebody look up Lake Placid booking reports and see if there's a mugshot that comes up when you type in Patty Smasher.
Yeah, see, I thought you were going to suggest we all book a chalet in Lake Placid, but it sounds like we're looking for a neighborhood peeping Tom.
Yeah, the problem is we'd be looking up Joe Conto when we should have been looking up Patty Smasher.
He was booked under the name Patrick Smasher.
I wonder how likely it would be if we could get a police sketch artist, if one of us were to basically sit down and like try to describe Joe how authentic the picture would be.
That is a great idea for something.
Yeah.
Is we get a police sketch artist and we all individually take turns describing Joe to this guy.
Yeah, and who has the best looking a description according to their picture, and that person wins the Christmas cookie bake-off.
This is honestly a great idea. Imagine how fucked those photos would look.
I'd be like a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. And then we'd put all four together, and we'd have to figure out who the real Joe is.
Yeah, exactly. We line them up underneath him. With time remaining here, Thomas, I want to know what plans do you have left? Because I would say we're halfway through summer, still halfway to go. Is there anything on your to-do list that doesn't suck?
That doesn't suck.
Yeah.
I have no plans. I was hoping you were going to declare the official end of summer this week.
Thomas, if I would, I could. If I had that
I'll
power,
be smashing patties.
Yeah, I mean, that might be the only alternative. Dimitri, what do you have? You said you're having a rough summer. What's on the horizon? Anything good?
Yeah, well, look, I'm taking no vacation this summer, but I am planning a road trip across Scotland at the end of September, early October.
That's not summer.
I know that. Give me a second. Jesus. So what I'm planning on doing this summer is very simple, James.
Because that's not summer. End of September and October, that ain't summer.
Brother, I know that. I know that. If I had wheels, I'd be a bike. My plan for this summer is that
that's early fall right there.
My plan for summer is that I'm going to hang out with some friends. I want to hang out with all my friends. I want to get dinners. I want to do hangouts. I want to go dancing. I want to grill. I want to have a great time. I want to do some karaoke. I want to have some late night hangs into the wee hours. I want late night strolls.
Okay.
COVID time strolls. I'm talking 1 a.m.
Okay, so you want to go back to the coronavirus times where there were no rules except for the rules.
That's right. I loved breaking curfew. I loved breaking curfew.
I don't think I ever did it. I didn't do it.
I did it all the time. I did it all the time.
Really? Where'd you go?
You know how many underground raves were happening during COVID times?
Well, I remember hearing about some of them from this guy Axel Hunter, who is no longer with us.
Rest in piss. He used to have the best parties. I used to go. You can't cage me
He
up.
went to the Axel. What was his moniker again? What was he known for?
He was a erotic fetish event play programmer as well as a legendary ass conductor.
Now, Thomas, did you go to any of those events? Did you ever break curfew during COVID to go to any of those events?
No, I had a conflict.
Couldn't make it.
Make it.
Well, it's a shame that all of those are a thing of the past, Dimitri.
So you think? COVID's coming back in a big way.
He's bringing it back.
Oh, see, I thought that the events were a thing of the past. You're saying that the virus is returning?
Well, you can't have the pleasure and the thrill of breaking curfew without a curfew.
And now, is it possible that Thomas might be spreading coronavirus now? You've been sick for days, Thomas.
Thomas, let me ask you something. Did your symptoms start exactly after me and Joe hung out in Mess Room?
What day was that? That was last.
Dimitri, are you implying that you've been spreading coronavirus?
Thomas,
are you saying that you're trying to bring back the COVID times?
Thomas?
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Dimitri, I really want to urge you, please don't spread coronavirus.
Buckle up,
I know
Thomas.
exactly where I got it.
What wave is this? Is this like the 30th wave?
Thomas, you're going to put you in a plastic bubble like they did with E.T.
I don't think they did that to E.T.
Yeah. They put him in a plastic bubble. FBI.
The sequel.
Dimitri, this is the 30th wave anniversary.
Oh, and it's going to be huge. Thomas?
You brought back coronavirus just so you could break curfew on coronavirus. You want to feel the thrill of breaking the rules.
You can't feel the thrill if there's no curfew, man. So we need a curfew to start.
This time we're flattening the hell out of that curve.
You're going to smash it?
Tuberculosis.
Smash that curve.
We're going to smash that curve. It's going to be flat.
All right, guys. Well, this is shocking news. I think this is, if there was a time, it's as good as now to wrap up tonight's episode. Thomas, any final thoughts for people struggling through the summer?
Stay cool. It's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
And we'll be miserable in winter.
Dimitri, you jumped on very last minute. I appreciate that. Any last thoughts for people before we say goodnight?
Yeah, man. It's hot. I get it. But we're all suffering. So why don't we suffer together?
Yeah.
Let's congregate. Let's hold hands.
Let's
not wash.
Event.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah.
And let's kiss. Why not try kissing?
All right, Thomas and Dimitri, I want to thank you so much for joining us. I wish I could have seen you, but that was just on in the cards tonight. Thanks, guys.
Thomas, do your part. It's great seeing you. James, you're next.
Thank you, Dimitri. Great seeing you. Thank you, James. Take care.
Sure. Look, I have to call Dave to let him know that coronavirus is back. Hopefully he picks up. I'm really nervous. I got to talk to somebody about this. Pick up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Dave, it's me. I just wanted to let you know coronavirus is back, and there's... Oh, God, hold on. I'm getting another call. Hello? Hello? Damn. They hung up. This isn't a good sign. The person that was trying to call me, I'm worried they may have fallen ill. I'm getting another call now. Hello?
Knock, knock, James.
Who's there?
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus who?
Coronavirus in your parish labs.
Guys, it's official. Summer sucks. I've said it for years. I'm saying it again tonight. This episode needs to end. If I can do my part in having summer inch closer and closer to an end, it's right here, right now. I want to thank all of our guests for being here. I want to thank you for being here. I got to bunker down. I have to quarantine. I don't know what's going to happen. Until next week when we have Christmas in July, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.